Hey all you cool cats and witches. Happy Halloween from yours truly, Illuminati Mistakes. Yes, I committed. Dropped a video a couple weeks ago, had something to do with Mac Miller, and I was talking about how I was ready to change my name. If you want to know more about that story, you can watch that video. I'm not going to explain it right now, but maybe in the future you'll understand why I chose what I chose. So, yeah, it's now Illuminati Mistakes, formerly known as Taurus Does Tarot, also known as Illy Millie. By Lolly Page. I am a man of many names, okay? I have always had branding issues. I talk about this in the other video. Go watch the Mac Miller message video. Whatever, if you care. I don't care if you want, whatever. So, happy Halloween. Here to do some readings. Clearly, this isn't my usual spots. I took an incidental, accidental, unplanned kind of hiatus the past couple weeks. I do apologize if you were looking forward to the videos. It was Mercury retrograde. I had a lot of issues with my internet. I had a lot of issues with my computer in general. I think I already mentioned, I was spending a lot of time with family. And I got busy. And I don't know that I was really in the right mindset to be doing it anyways. So I was also going to do some last night for Devil's Night, and I couldn't do it. I tried. I guess I'm sort of in a haunted house, and I just couldn't do it. Okay. So I'm here. It's Halloween. It's daytime. Let's get the show on the road. I'm here with the divine, okay? I have been so plugged in and learning so much just internally, It's just crazy. And in a way, it's like you're teaching yourself just by thinking, but also by being alone in your thoughts, you connect to spirit. Or, I don't know, lately it's really been the aliens for me. I think it always is, but lately I don't know, it's this crazy shit. So anyway, I do owe y'all, well, it's too late to do these makeup October videos, so I'm just doing a Halloween special. I'm gonna do a few videos today. I am pretty sure I'm gonna go live at some point. I'll probably go live on YouTube and Instagram, possibly Facebook, or not YouTube and plus, I'll let you know if you even see this video, right? But for now, I'm just going to do more general readings. And I'm just going to do all the signs kind of at once. I'm not doing specific videos at this time. I think I'm just going to continuously pull cards for each sign. Or pretty sure I'm going to do an element video because I missed one of those this month. So I'm going to make up for it in content today. I'm going to make up for the last 2 weeks. And I'm going to look like a cute little witch doing it. So what do you say? You forgive me? Okay. Welcome back. 333 on the camera, and I got my last 2 cards. I have a grid. I had no plans. I've been trying to figure out for like days like how I'm going to do Halloween readings. Had no plan. But I did a grid of 12. I had a row of 4. I was starting the next row, and I figured, fuck it, do 1 card per sign. So, of course, this Halloween is a full moon. Holy shit. That's very cool. The other thing about it is October 1st was a full moon, and October 31st is a full moon, making this full moon a blue moon, because it's the second one of the month. So when you say once in a blue moon, it's now. And, like, I am feeling the fucking energy. It's been so crazy where it's like, you just, the veil thins. And at some point, I think it's just removed. And it's almost like they walk among us. And it's the dead. And it's also demons, I think. But I'm still learning, I'm here to share my experience and my beliefs or whatever. But I'm good at tarot, but there's a whole world of things that I'm just now sort of accepting and working on, right? But yeah, so pretty sure the veil just stays thin all winter. It's very open communication. And that's why everybody feels better in spring, because they get their own thoughts back. So, yeah, I've been learning a lot. I've been channeling the dead, channeling aliens, fucking doing some flame meditations. Just like, oh, I shouldn't even get into it. I'm rambling a little too much. I also got a new deck, and I was waiting for today to debut the deck. So I'm very excited to share that with you. I don't have my demons, unfortunately. I feel like I feel like part of the reason I ended up not doing Devil's Night readings was because I didn't have my demon deck. And it just would have been the most appropriate, right? Okay, so I did shuffle these a lot. For no real reason other than I think I'm going to draw second cards on top of these after I go through them. So I want them to be very shuffled up because I am going to pull them. And as you may or may not understand by now, I prefer to shuffle the cards until they fall out. More recently, I pulled them because, look, this is already a 6-minute long video. If I were watching this, I would be fucking annoyed. Would be. I really would be. So thank you for being patient. Oh my god. And then I'm gonna do elements down here. But yeah. Again, I had no plans for what I was actually gonna do. It's just kind of coming together as I go, which is how I live my life, for being honest. So just looking to get 2 more cards. And there they are. Alright, let's get this show on the motherfucking road. Very cool. I already see, so good. Aries is right here for the fire signs. That's cute. We love to see it. We love to see it. So anyways, bottom of the deck, 8 of discs, prudence. Okay, so overall for everyone right now, this full moon, I think the whole point, or not the point, but like the practice, I think that maybe the general consensus is for the new moon, you like come up with your intentions, and then the full moon is the manifestation. I don't know where I get my information from. I'm pretty sure, you know. Let's look at the results of what we've been working on all month. I'm also pretty sure it's Mercury retrograde. I think I already did mention that. Technology's been fucking whack. Shit is pissing me off. I'm still not on the internet as I'm recording this video. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to upload it type shit. I'm getting real annoyed. But yeah. Gonna get to this. So bottom of the deck is the 8 of discs, prudence. And this is, I mean, Libra season really is harvest season, but it's only Scorpio season. It's still October. I feel like Halloween marks the harvest day in the spiritual world where, you know, we're like welcoming in a new season and we are ushering in the other side, and everything is dying so that it can be birthed anew. And I do feel like for as much as things are decomposing, a lot does bloom at this time. And, you know, as strange as it is, I don't think people give Halloween enough credit for the fact that it is a very giving holiday. I mean, everybody has so much fun. You get dressed up, you get to be someone else for the day, you get to put on your best costume, and you party together. Or, I mean, it's COVID, so maybe don't, but usually it's candy and trick-or-treating, and it's just so much fun. It, to me, is like, I don't want to say it's as loving as Christmas, but there is so much love put into this holiday. And Sam Hain, I'm literally dressed like a witch, and I call myself a witch, and I don't even know how to say it, nor do I fully understand what it is. I just know it's today, so happy Samhain. Correct me, please. I don't want to sound like an idiot, right? Prudence, 8 of discs. So we are blooming. This is like, like you got all your crops in fucking Libra season and now you get to eat them and feed others with them in Scorpio season. You get to like be your full best self, right? And a lot of people don't even like Scorpios. I love them, especially Scorpio women. Incredible. Yeah. Yep. Yep. So, let's see here. Aries, we have the Five of Cups, disappointment. Okay, so whatever you chose to focus on, okay, for this past month. Of course, I don't really remember the last crop of videos. It was, honestly, at this point, it was a while ago. I don't really remember what was going on with anyone, so I'm not referring to anything in particular when I say this. But whatever you were focused on or putting your efforts into, I know there was some relationship stuff with Aries, but the situation's not changing. It's not really getting any different, and it might leave you with a little disappointment. And waters may be calm, but they are also still. So even though you're not at sea during a storm, you're really not moving either, right? You're not actually floating along. So Five of Cups, disappointment. Things really aren't going to be that much different. Taurus got the Fool. Love to see it. I really do. The Fool is the journeyman. He's wide open. He's ready to go. Zero, no affiliation, no attachment. Just like on a journey, on a mission. I am so with it and I am so ready, and I've been embracing this energy for a while, and I'd love to see this affirmation. I feel like a lot of us are at that point where all year we were like not necessarily down on our luck, but I think Taurus has been down for so long that a lot of us were just like, I'm standing up now. Here it is. Now it's moving forward. It's standing up and taking the first step. And I'm really proud of us. And I hope we all get paid, because I know money problems was a big Taurus theme this year. So, and I'm not going to pretend like I wasn't feeling it. I'm sure everybody was because COVID and shit. But Taurus, it's about to be a whole new journey. And I, personally, I feel the changes happening within me. I really do. I mean, I can tell I'm leveling up. I'm transforming. I'm ascending. Like, fucking amazing. I wish I could describe the things I saw when I stared at a fucking little glass lantern for like an hour. It was so beautiful. I highly recommend it. Just like channel all that spirit you have running around in your mind if you do. I am getting a little sidetracked. But yeah, the Fool. It's a new journey. My shit's about to transform, and I hope yours is too. Okay. Gemini, Princess of Cups. Okay. So, water sign, younger. Also, your mindset, right? Because, you know, I do interpret my cards the way I want. You know, I know the basics. I know the background. They have their own meanings. But if you watch my videos, you kind of already get the gist. But if you don't, cups to me being water is sort of like perspective, right? Because the cup is either half empty or half full, right? And we're just trying to be grateful that there's anything in the damn cup. And this girl is beginning to open up her shell. And she wants to share. She wants to deliver. She wants to be able to fill people up. And as the princess, you might not be able to, but you are learning to. You are making sure that you have enough to be able to pour into someone else. And that's going to be, or what is happening. Okay? It's gonna come down to your perspective and your thought patterns. I would even just go as far as to say, meditate. Yeah, I would meditate. I was gonna kind of say something else, but meditation came up instead. So just start meditating. you got to really train your mind. And actually, there's a Gemini in my life who's always working on that with me. Like he's always that influence for me. He reminds me to set my thoughts positive. So I think that's just going to be really important if you're already doing it, to keep doing it, and to even maybe help others progress in that way. If you're not already doing it, then you need to start doing it. Post affirmations, whatever you gotta do. Pray in the morning, but meditation is huge too. So that's your little Princess of Cups. Okay, Knight of Wands. Who's this for? Cancer? Cancer. Okay, so Cancer. All I'm really remembering about Cancer's readings lately is the quit smoking thing. That's been on my mind heavy. I've been telling every Cancer I come across, quit smoking. Don't really know what it's about. Don't know who it's for. But then we got this Knight of Wands, which is funny because it almost makes me think, did none of y'all quit? All this flame and shit? No, I'm just kidding. The Knight of Wands is very passionate. So I hope that if this is you, Cancer, this is going to be a time where perhaps you even want to reinvent yourself. But you're going to go full force into whatever it is that you do. Whatever it doesn't necessarily have to be your job, and it doesn't have to be making you money to be your passion, right? Your passion might be reading. Start reading books again. You know? Your passion might be sex. Fuck somebody. It doesn't matter. Could also be your job, right? Could. If it's not you being represented by this Knight of Discs, because of course it could be a fire sign man, I hope this would mean that your person, your partner, or someone in your life is going to come in passionately towards you. Okay? So passion is what I would emphasize here, whether it be you or them or someone unknown where you've been manifesting a person and they are on the way. That's why he's in battle mode, right? He's charging in hot. He's coming towards you passionately. Love to see it. Or of course it's you. So either way, seeing lots of passion, lots of warmth, lots of emotions, and more importantly than just having emotions, understanding emotions. So that's cool. Side note, I'm burning this incense straight up. Oh man, I just knocked it over. The ash will just stand straight up with the, it's cute. It's cute. Try to catch the next one. So moving right along, we have Leo, right? Leo, 4 of Discs, power. You know, it's very specific, but I almost do think that Leo had this card in their last reading. I don't fully remember, but I do remember Leo was going through some things. Leo was kind of like learning to be selfish again, wasn't it? Like, not learning to be selfish again. That seems like the wrong way to word that. I spilled it. Might even pause the video. Clean it up. Well, guess we're taking a fucking intermission. 4:21 too. So off cue. God damn it. Okay. BRB. Okay, I'm back. I probably damaged this card forever. If you see the corner there, yep. Probably damaged it forever. I don't really care. I got this new deck. It's actually a used deck, but I liked his energy, so I was like, yeah, I'll buy these. I didn't even do anything to him, you know, and I'm so weird about people touching my cards. But I don't know, I trust him, right? Don't even know this guy. Bought cards from his little shop. And Bangs is pissing me off. I gotta get back in the zone here. Why would I start recording if I wasn't ready? Okay, so I don't take these things unnecessarily, okay? Maybe that's not the right word, but I spilled that Pepsi, and yeah, I'm actually very messy. Like, I'll just be honest. Like, Might be a Taurus thing because my niece is a Taurus and she's also very messy. I'm not going to speak on the behalf of all of us, but yes, I'm a Taurus. I'm fucking messy as shit. Every time I eat or drink anything, it's getting fucked up. This room is also like natural light. There's so much sun pouring through the window. It's beautiful, but I can see it's changing the video. So just appreciate when you notice the light change, because that message is going to be important for you, okay? So, yes, I am messy. Yes, it was bound to happen. But I was in the middle of the Leo card, which is 4 of Discs power, when I dripped on the 5 of Cups, which is disappointment, okay? So here's what we're looking at, right? I'm not saying that this isn't the Aries card, and I'm not saying that this is the Leo card. I think it's something to be mindful of. That even when you get what you want, you still might not be satisfied. There is something about Leos that it's not that you are empty. You're not emotionless, kind of empty, but there is sort of like a vacuum in there, and you can just eternally suck. Like Kirby, right? Leos are pretty much Kirby. Wow, yeah, no, totally. Yeah, and now that I think about it, I'll probably do Zodiac, but Super Smash. Content coming your way. I'm really bad at making memes. I have like lists. Never mind. I don't know why I'm talking about this. I can be very funny, but I'm pretty sure I'm the only one who thinks so. So anyways, Leo, you can have everything you want, still not be fulfilled. That's what I meant by having that void, that fucking, Kirby mouth in your heart, especially because Leo is ruled by the heart, and it's like your heart is just like, I use the word infinite, and I think that really hits it. It's just like you can just keep going and keep taking it in and keep feeling and keep doing and keep striving and achieving, and still just there's like always something missing, because it's this eternal, I don't want to keep using vacuum, so I'll just say Kirby. You just have a little mini Kirby in your heart. You know? And you just like want it all. And it's kind of like, you gotta just pick those 4 things that make you feel the best and make you feel the most empowered and make you feel the most in control. Okay? Even if you know it's not everything. So what if you're a little disappointed? As long as you have your shit together, who cares? Moving on. Virgo. Virgo got the Hierophant. This is Taurus. It's funny because I feel like Virgos flock hard. It's never one Virgo. It's a whole fucking crop of Virgos. And then they just like magnitude off each other. Even if they don't know each other, it's like a string of Virgos. I'm not going to get into it. It's just something I'm noticing lately. It's always Virgos around. But some of you Virgos, even some I may know specifically, are dealing with Taurus, right? Know it for a fact. But what this Hierophant actually means outside of being Taurus, which is definitely representative of your own earth element. But the Hierophant is all about tradition and wisdom and ancient history, okay? But the thing about the Hierophant, when putting it into a 1-card context, okay, we're not just like, oh yes, you are wise. Did I do that for anyone else? No. What this really comes up most of the time is being stuck in your ways, okay? Because think about a Taurus, hard-headed. Stubborn. I hate that. Leave me alone. Leave me alone. Hard-headed, sure, yeah. A headbutt. Yeah, I get that. Stubborn thing. I would still give it to Aries probably over anybody, right? Or any earth sign, or I don't know. There's a lot of stubborn signs. I just want anyway, getting sidetracked and defensive. That's another quality of Taurus, defensive. So you can, all things considered, consider these things. Consider what it might be representing, other than simply ancient wisdom. Which I've been ranting and raving this whole video about relaxing and staring into the flame and meditation and connecting and being in tune with the other side, right? Especially doing it now. November's real. Last year November, we'll never talk about that on my YouTube channel, okay? It was fucking crazy. Now is a good time to dip into this. He's like a bishop. He's dressed like a bishop, right? It's that kind of shit. But okay, he likes tradition. He's stuck in his ways. He wants it his way or no way. The Hierophant. So much to consider. I feel like I didn't really make a point with that one, but I think this is more of a you. It's just you, right? It's not a journey or a feeling. It's a person. So it's you, right? Or the person you're dealing with, if you are dealing with a Taurus, like I know for a fact some of you are. Either way. We have the Princess of Wands for Libra. It's cute, the Princess of Cups for Gemini, and now the Princess of Wands for Libra. Not a repeating pattern for Aquarius, but we will get there. Might timestamp this shit. Holy fuck, it's already 26 minutes long and I'm barely halfway through. So we got the Princess of Wands for Libra. So right now, take care of yourself, check in with yourself, communicate effectively with your partner, your friends, your coworkers. I'm getting this sense that it's energy sensitivity for you right now, as discussed many a times, and literally in the last card. Connecting right now is very possible. But what I haven't mentioned is how difficult that can be if you're not ready to connect with someone and they're coming to you anyways, right? I don't know why I just got that idea in my head for Libra. But you might be feeling someone who's no longer here. And they can be creepy. They can be scary. I mean, it can be very off-putting. It can come as like a dark feeling. It can come as mood swings. It can come as nightmares or visions or hallucinations, and that shit can be really off-putting. So I think you just have to understand how you actually feel and discern for yourself whether or not it's something going on with you or it's possibly just this time of year. And I would hate to give anyone that advice because mental health is still real, so you still have to make sure that, again, it's not you. But I do channeled readings if you need any help communicating either. Because like I said, it can be very overwhelming. I was overwhelmed last night. I couldn't... Oh my god, I was not about to read these cards last night. I just couldn't do it. I couldn't do it. So yeah, Princess of Wands. I wouldn't usually spot off on the dead thing, but it's October, it's Halloween, so just came in my mind. That was, I feel like some of you might actually be dealing with that, where you're maybe not ready, but maybe you gotta help yourself be ready for anything or whatever, you know. You could be someone's piece, you could be their last thing before they could go to the other side, kind of thing, you know. Whatever you believe. I'm not trying to pressure you either, because now that I'm slowing down, I'm saying a lot. But yeah, I feel a message coming through for Libra, but I'm not going to go into it right now. I just want you to feel okay about it. Okay? Feel okay about their passing. Feel okay about... I don't know how to... I won't further explain. But this is about your emotions more than anything. I think it's just both. So... Libra, Scorpio, 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 Scorpio. Seven of Swords, futility. Okay. I don't even know what you want to do, Scorpio. I don't really remember like where you were at before. And I can't even say anything about it. It's pointless. It's pointless. Whatever's going on, you can't fight it, you can't stop it, you can't change it. Whatever applies to you, right? I don't know. There's not really much of a fight there. I feel like Scorpios typically are pretty feisty, and they're willing to... I feel like some people are willing to work for what they want, and some people are willing to fight for what they want. And I do believe Scorpio is willing to fight for what they want. That is not to say that they aren't also working, but some people won't fight for it, right? They're like, I'm going to work really hard at my job and maybe I'll get promoted. I'm going to work for it. But if you're willing to fight for it, you're going to say, I'm going to do a really good job and then I'm going to ask for a raise and offer them a promotion for myself. Right? That's the big difference. But right now, can't do shit. Don't do shit. Just, I don't want to say ride it out because it's almost like it's not a good thing. I don't know what that's about. I might end up doing fucking 12 more videos. This is, I don't know. I actually will probably just do them tomorrow for November 1st. Let's stick to the full moon Halloween shit. Okay, so, yeah, not much going on for you right now, Scorpio, unfortunately. I think the best thing to do right now is just enjoy Scorpio season. Get in touch with your sexuality. You are ruled by the genitals. You know, feel, I don't want to say provocative, promiscuous, but I do feel like that's the vibe. Like, do you. We all know that about Scorpios. Okay? We, like, just vibe with yourself for a little bit. Don't mess with anybody else. You don't want to, I don't know. You can't do anything. It's pointless. Don't stop. Just give up right now. Just give up now. Seriously. That's it. Just give up now. Scorpio, Sagittarius, 6 of Discs, success. Okay, so Sagittarius has been so up in the air, kind of roller coaster of emotions in the last few readings. So the 6 of Discs, it's like somebody finally brought you that tray you needed to carry all these plates, right? And you get to go feed your family and feed your friends, and you could not be in a better position. So whatever you've been doing this month and whatever you wanted to happen next month, I do see it's all coming for you, and I think things are going to start to make a lot more sense for you. You will be receiving clarity. This is like, okay, some of this is me trying to interpret cards, but the more I do it, the longer I do it, the more I get into it, the stronger of messages I'm receiving. So thank you, Spirit, for being here with us. I did a nice prayer prepping last night, but of course I didn't do it today, so I appreciate Spirit coming through and making good on my word. But yeah, I see a lot of things like working themselves out for you, and you no longer being confused and in the dark anymore. You will be looking into the light very soon here if you aren't already. Success for you, Sagittarius, and it was hard earned. I'm like almost want to cry, especially because there are a few Sagittariuses in my life that I know are on the brink of either falling apart or falling into place, and I think it's common for Sagittarius to be there. But right now, especially with Mercury in retrograde and things not going our way and communication just not being great, and Sagittarius is being big communicators, right? That's why I've always liked them. Pretty easy to talk to, pretty easy to open up to. Everybody comes to me, but I don't go to everybody, you know. Sagittariuses have always been very welcoming, okay? All of that work that you've put into conversation may be getting fucked with now because of retrograde. And I don't know the dates either. It might not even still be retrograde, but I know it was. And I think it goes to like November 20th, but I don't know for sure. I was gonna look a bunch of shit up before I did these videos, and then I never did. Samhain. I think once retrograde ends, everything's going to start making sense, and you are going to receive the reflections of your own projections finally. Okay, so bueno. Alright, well, who, if I ever treat you bad, just know it's in my head. Animal Collective, I think. If I ever, I think it's on Strawberry Jam. I only want to do one thing that I like. Sometimes I make up Animal Collective lyrics because I don't think anybody's really supposed to know what they're saying. And there's some songs where I've looked up the lyrics and I'm like, God, I still don't really know what you're saying, but oh fuck, I love it. That song popped in my head, but I can't think of the name. I'm not going to take the time to look it up, but yeah, if you know that song, if that is like your song with someone or reminds you of someone, or maybe if you know Animal Collective well enough to know what song I'm talking about, you can look up the lyrics. Because again, I don't know if what I was saying is real. But I think it's if I ever treat you bad, just know it's in my head. And this is for Capricorn? I hate that. I don't even deal with a Capricorn, do I? If I ever treat you bad, just know it's in my head. Da, 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 da. And I don't want to listen to it, but I can't put it on YouTube, right? I don't know how that shit works. Capricorn. Think about that. This is for my favorite Capricorn. You know who you are. Cheers. So you got the Prince of Discs, Capricorn. Could be a kid, but I'm thinking money's not so great, right? But on the other hand, maybe it's less about money and more about perhaps you creating something or investing in something. Being okay. The Knight of Discs is like a hunter and gatherer, and he goes out. I just got chills. Oh, I got really cold, and it's actually just pretty cold today. But I just got major chills. Major chills. Hold on. Like I need to warm up for a second. I got very cold. I feel like there's a message for Capricorn from the other side, but I'm really not doing that in this video. I'm gonna do another video. Or the next round, but no, this is already super long. Yeah, I feel like there's definitely a message. I do those readings. You can always book a private reading. If there's someone in your life that you've lost and you want to talk to them, I'm available to help you do that. I don't try to push those or advertise those as much, but if it comes up, then I will mention it. Came up with Libra. I did mention it. Prince of Discs. Okay, so if the Knight of Discs, hunter-gatherer, he goes out in the field, he collects his belongings, he brings it home to the village, right? Then the Prince of Discs is out in the fields, planting, seeding, sowing, right? Do love the little bowl because discs is earth. And again, it doesn't always have to be money, but it might represent just like maybe a financial setback or not being where you want to be in your wealth or what have you. But if you're not a money person, it might be more like starting a new project, or I almost said starting a conversation. My throat, it was like a frog in my throat when I just said that. It's so weird. I do kind of wish Capricorns talked more. I think they're scared of being exposed because there's nothing to expose. I love that. So mysterious. I love it. Okay, but talk to me. It's okay. Prince of Discs. Just getting planted, getting started, getting seeded, getting rooted, getting watered, right? Just keep tending to your garden. I love you. This definitely, I'm gonna probably mention this to you. A certain Capricorn. Okay. 5 of Discs. I'm sorry, it's 5 of Swords for... Honestly, I was so high when I like started doing this, and then I remembered I just hit the bowl on camera, and now I can't even pretend like I'm not high as fuck. If you didn't already notice, 40 minutes into this video. Illuminati mistakes. Okay, it's not anything you think it is. It's not. What comes after Capricorn is Aquarius, and Aquarius has the 5 of Swords. We have the 5 of Cups for Aries, 5 of Swords for Aquarius. Now, I don't know any couples that are Aries and Aquarius. I don't know that I've ever met a couple that was Aries Aquarius, but if there is, if you or whatever, I'm feeling like they're either very well balanced with these double 5s or very bored with these double 5s. And that's something to be addressed. Felt the need to say that. It's the only 2 5s on the board. In fact, most of these cards aren't number cards. There's only four number cards in the first 12, and then 1 number card in the last 4. Right? But there's more number cards than anything else in the deck. That could be untrue. If you count the face cards with the major arcana, that might not be true. But it's a lot, okay? It's a lot. So, to see this 2 of the same number when there's only 4 numbers, it's 5, 5, 4, 7. What if that was like the last 4 digits of someone's phone number? I would fucking love that. Maybe you and the Aries need to reconnect, okay? I don't know, man. I'm getting some sense with Aries for this one, Aquarius. And I literally don't know any Aquarius who's talking to an Aries or anything like that. But yeah, if there's someone on your mind and they are an Aries, definitely I would say go for it. Otherwise, same kind of boring ass shit. Your fucking swords are pointed in. You're not really in battle right now. Nothing's really going on. I mean, I feel like you kind of got your shit in order before, and then it's not that you didn't maintain it, it's just that you didn't quite decide where you were going to take it. You were like, okay, let me get this shit together, okay, cool, got it. And it's like, well, now what? You're like, I don't know, maybe don't care, right? You're just like, I just needed to do that real quick and I'm good. But maybe you ain't good because you're like, boom, boom. There ain't shit you can do. So it's almost like the Scorpio, 7 of Swords, futility, 5 of Swords, defeat. Same kind of energy if you're dealing with a Scorpio. But yeah, I don't know. I'm sorry, Aquarius. I feel like your life is usually so exciting, and I think that's another important thing to recognize is Aquarius is the star, and Aquarius is my moon sign. So I do relate heavily. I think people often don't even see the Taurus unless they notice me eating. Okay. A lot of people don't notice the Taurus as much as they read the Aquarius moon, Scorpio rising, right? But Aquarius in tarot is the star, and although that may be it is surprise, and I think Aquariuses are very sort of sporadic, but you know, from my experience, not really big planners. I've always clicked with Aquariuses because we're kind of more of not typical of Taurus, but what I notice with Aquarius is you're way more likely to just be like, hey, what are you doing right now? Like, let's just hang out right now. Or like, Can I come through in a couple hours? Cool. Do you want to meet up tonight? That shit, that's my shit. That's what I love. I hate making plans. You think I remember what I said I would do a week ago? I don't. It's gonna be a surprise that day for me. You think I'm gonna mark some shit in my calendar? I don't even save contacts in my phone. Chill out. Just like, get a hold of me when you're free and see if I'm free. Love that energy. Super Aquarius energy. Because you do that, right, Aquarius? Right now is the time to start being the supportive friend. There's always so much going on. That's what I was saying about the surprise thing. Like, shit will really take you off guard. And I just got taken off guard. I just was like, oh shit, what was I even saying? Right now is a pretty chill time in your life. You're the star and usually the center of attention. I mean, I'm not even trying to say you do it on purpose or that it's attention seeking. I think naturally, being the aliens that we are, right? We just have a way about people. It's very captivating. I feel most Aquariuses, especially Aquarius women, I think I just might like women, you know? So the same thing about Scorpios, especially the women. Like, yeah, well, it's like 50%, right? Maybe more like 40%. It's time for you to just like put yourself aside a little bit. Realize that you are pretty put together. You don't really have a lot going on. Not too much conflict, not too much drama, not too much with your schedule. It's time for you to be there for others. Instead of having these swords pointed in, not doing anything, start giving people those swords. Oh, you need help? Here's a sword. And like giving someone a hand. Dish out these swords. Maybe call up 5 people that mean a lot to you. Friends, family, kids, siblings, whatever. Reach out to 5 people in your life. And just kind of like see how they're doing. Try to make plans with them. Because honestly, people are going through it. So if you're not having a hard time, be someone else's good time. I think it will, not that it'll help you, but it's just, I think it's what it's time to do. Okay? Last but not least, Pisces. Princess of Discs. Okay, so kind of in lieu with the Prince of Discs, as I said with Capricorn, she is tending to her garden. She's sowing her seed and she's watering it. She's loving it. She's protecting it. She's watching over it. It's the beginning phases. And of course it could be a little bit of a financial setback. But, you know, for you Pisces, I feel like you're learning to be grounded. I got a little more of a sense of something physical like money or work with the Capricorn pole. But with this Princess of Discs, I'm getting more of the sense that you're strapping in to your responsibilities. You are owning up to yourself. You are ready to settle down, ready to settle in, and you're not quite there yet. I mean, Pisces like to swim. They like to just swim away, and they swim up and they say, hey, how you doing? Love you so much. Gotta go, right? Maybe they have a bad time. They come back and they're like, oh my God, this thing happened. Yeah. But actually I got to keep going. Sorry, I'll catch you next time. Like, thanks for being there. You know, that's Pisces, right? But if you're just at this point in your life right now, Pisces, that you maybe not are tired of swimming, but you might need to take a break or take a rest from it. Okay? Not being on the move all the time. Not always trying to go upstream and everything like that. So I can tell that you're trying to get your footing. You're trying to get your sense of stability right now, Pisces. And I wish you a lot of luck, because I know for the way that they feel, not even the way they think or act, but the way that they feel. It's very hard to get rooted. It is. It's very emotional. I kind of want to light more incense. Oh my God, can you believe I pulled these two? This is going to be like an hour long. I'm definitely putting timestamps in this video. Oh, my incense are up here. Trying to make it look cute. Can you tell? That it's like not just like whatever. Yeah, it's cute. Okay. So whew. So I'm just gonna like not take as long for these album cards. I'm gonna do more readings later and I won't be as fucking sleepy as I am now, I promise. It's been a long weekend, Halloween weekend. Team no sleep. What's good? Yeah, so I'm gonna just continue to get into it. I'm gonna not stop doing readings. I'm just gonna keep in the groove. I didn't even show you the new deck yet. This is fucking ridiculous, bro. Next round. Coming soon. New deck reveal. Can't wait to show you. Anyway, fire signs, you got the Emperor. Aries, stay in your power. Stay in your throne. Stay in control. This is your life. Ain't nobody else gonna dictate what you do at the end of the day. You are gonna do you. And I don't know any fire sign who takes very kindly to being told what to do. Holy shit, you can barely give them advice, right? My God. Do you. Just don't even worry about it, alright? Stay in your power, okay? You don't need authority. You are authority, right? Own it. Earth signs, Nine of Discs, happiness, okay? It seemed pretty good. Taurus may be stronger than the others. Virgo could go either way, good or bad. And Capricorn, same thing. So yeah, it was actually pretty good, but happiness is the overall pull for Earth signs. So I would say if I did give out some mixed messages, overall, it's a good it's good. It's looking good, and keep your good outlook, okay? Keep those cups full, flowing, spilling, and refilling, okay? Love to see happiness, Earth signs. Air signs, the moon, Pisces. There was a lot of work that was going on with the air signs. And I think what this is really bringing up is not to emphasize that you're going through hard times or going through something. It's not here to remind you of your dark times. It's here to remind you to do a better job manifesting, okay? Make sure you're setting some realistic, easy, attainable goals along with your long-term, bigger dream goals, okay? Does that make sense? Don't count out the little things. Try to figure out what you can do daily, what you can manifest daily. I want to manifest healthy meals 3 times a day. Okay. I want to manifest 7 hours of sleep every night. Okay. I want to manifest free time. I want to manifest art. I want to manifest whatever. You get it. Little goals. And that way you're adding up and working up toward your big goals of having it all. I want the house, I want the job, I want the business, I want the money, okay? The fortune, the fame. I want that, right? Yes, you can multi-manifest. You can focus on that, and you can let that drive you, and you can let that inspire you. But you also have to remember to have your daily manifestations as practice and as building to get to those grandiose dreams. Nothing is so grandiose that it cannot be seen. I don't know why that had to rhyme. I'm just annoying like that, honestly. So. And water signs, the universe. It's all going to work out for you. Like, that's the thing. Cancer sounds like maybe some love. Scorpio sounds like even with no effort and not doing anything. I've always stood by the fact that Scorpios are huge manifestors, which is why you don't have the moon. You have the universe, right? And then, Pisces too was taking positive steps. It's all going to work out. Whatever you are putting those efforts in, whatever you're walking away from, whatever you're working on, or whoever you're dealing with, it all works out for you, water signs. So I love it. Okay, so 55 minutes fucking later. This might be the new longest video on my channel if it ever gets uploaded and if I connect to the internet. We'll see what happens. Thanks for tuning in. Once again, what was formerly known as Taurus Tarot is now the grand and mysterious Illuminati Mystics. It is so nice to meet you again. I'll see you in the next video, and I'll see you live later.